Vani Singh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to visit Somnath in Gujarat to participate and celebrate the Somnath Swabhiman Parv, which is being held for 3 days in 2026. The program marks 1000 years since Mahmud Ghazni's invasion of the Somnath temple in 1026. The Prime Minister's participation in the Somnath Swabhiman Parv underscores the enduring spirit of India's civilization and reaffirms his commitment of preserving and celebrating the country's rich cultural and spiritual heritage. But apart from that, commuters in Ahmedabad and the state capital of Gandhinagar are set to receive a major boost in public transport connectivity, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi likely to inaugurate the final route of the Ahmedabad-Gandhinagar Metro rail service connecting Sachivalaya or the Secretariat and Mahatma Mandir on January 12, 2026. Under the extended corridor, metro services will begin at 5 new stations, namely Akshardham, Old Secretariat, Sector 16, Sector 24 and Mahatma Mandir. The final station on the Ahmedabad-Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2 route, the extension of this 5.36 km long route will also enhance metro access to key tourist destinations such as the Akshardham temple and the Dandi Kutir. Let's in fact take a look at some of the key takeaways regarding this entire new metro line that the Prime Minister is going to inaugurate. This will obviously come as a big relief to the commuters using this line. So, the Prime Minister is all set to inaugurate the metro line, and the key takeaway number 1 is the new stretch is 5.36 kilometers long. So, it is a long stretch that is actually connecting Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar, and it also includes 5 new stations. So, what are the new stations? Akshardham is there, Old Secretariat, Sector 16, Sector 24 and the Mahatma Mandir. So, these are the 5 new stations on that line that will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, it also has in fact remember that when we talked about how it actually connects Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar. It also includes those 5 new stations which are Akshardham, like we have mentioned, the Old Secretariat, and also Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to travel by the metro from the High Court station, which is in Ahmedabad, to the Mahatma Mandir, which is in Gandhinagar. So, that will be the route that the Prime Minister will be taking, and remember 5 new stations in between those. And this is the final extension of the Ahmedabad Metro Phase 2, which is being developed by the Gujarat Metro Rail Corporation or the GMRC. So, this is the final extension that is going to happen, a final extension of 5.36 kilometers. After the arrival, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also attend a program with a German delegation at Mahatma Mandir. So, apart from inaugurating and travelling in the metro to show how it is easy for commuters to use it, he will also interact with the German delegation over there. The full network will now cover 68 kilometers with 54 stations upon completion. So, clearly you can see the massive scale of this metro line. 68 kilometers it is going to cover, and it has around 52 stations. It will improve access to Akshardham temple, Dandi Kutir, and benefit 20 Gandhinagar sectors plus 3 villages. So, apart from the ease of commute for the passengers, it will also connect major tourist hub over here in Gandhinagar, and the move actually eases commute for employees in 60 government offices and also reduces traffic and private vehicle use. So, apart from tourism, it is also helping people commute to their workplace, because around 60 government offices which are located in these areas will benefit from this. So, clearly a very major benefit for the people over there, because this is going to help them commute to and fro from work. Joining us on the broadcast is Professor Madhav Nalapad, Editorial Director of the TSG, to elaborate more on this. Sir, this is a new metro line, the extension of that metro line, 5.36 kilometers, that the Prime Minister is actually going to inaugurate over there in Gandhinagar. Obviously, a big benefit to commuters. Apart from tourism purposes, people will also, get help while traveling to work.
Well, the fact of the matter is, going by metro is a lot faster than going by road, where you've got so many traffic jams and the possibility of accident is also very high. Both the risk of travel is extremely low, if not zero, and the speed is much more than going by car, or even by any other vehicular traffic. Apart from the fuel is saved, and that's important because fuel is imported and it's very expensive. So the more fuel is saved, the better. I would congratulate Gujarat Metro build. They have done a great job on building this metro rail, and the Prime Minister recognized the importance of ensuring that the ordinary commuter, they give it all the different facilities to travel up and safely and comfortably. So I'm extremely happy that this development is place, and it's a significant of level of progress that's been reached in various the country.
Absolutely, sir. And when we look at the massive scale of this entire metro line, sir, 68 kilometers spread over different stations, but these new stations are very strategically chosen because a lot of government employees will also benefit. 60 government offices are on that route that the Prime Minister will in fact inaugurate.
There's no about it. You know, a VIP problem in traffic, because they've got pilot cars waving the road ahead, so you have a clear road. But non-VIP ordinary citizens, they have to basically a long time before reaching the station by road. And on the other hand, metro is fast and safe, and I can praise the Prime Minister for having set very good example by himself traveling by the metro line. That's an example to show that the line is very good, and I compliment the Prime Minister for this very significant gesture. It is very symbolic and significant gesture. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the broadcast. In fact, we are shifting our